Here is the Joomla package itself, and here is a Xampp which we want to install. Now to install Xampp, all we need to do is double click on it, click on yes. Now this has to do with the language in which you want to install it. In our case, definitely English. So we'll click on OK. Once it comes up, click on next. Click on next again. Now under destination folder, it's simply telling you that it's going to install it in your C drive, and this is where it's advisable to install Xampp. So we are not going to touch anything here. All we need to do is come back here and click on install, and we'll wait for it patiently to finish installing Xampp on our computer. Remember, Xampp is simply going to install a database and a server for you on your computer. Those two, the server and the database, are necessary for every website. Every website online has a server and a database on which it runs. Example, Yahoo, Google, Facebook, and the likes all have databases and servers so that you can access them from anywhere. But in our case now, we are only installing Xampp on our computers so that we can have a database and a server on our computer. But later, when you're done creating your website, or when you're comfortable with website creation, then you can go online to rent a server and a database on which we will now transfer our website onto, so that other people anywhere from Nigeria, in Africa, anywhere in the world, once they want to access our site, all they need to do is type in the address of our site on their browser and they will have access to it. But our website which we created would have to be transferred online first. Like I said, for that to be possible, we would have to later rent a server and a database. You would learn how to do that in other videos or in the subsequent videos. But first of all, we need to take it step by step. And this video is all about installing Xampp on your computer first. It takes a little time to install Xampp, so we just have to be patient a bit with it. Good. Now all we need to do is click on finish. It's asking you, or rather it's telling you, you can manage all servers with the Xampp control panel. Do you want to start the control panel now? I would advise us to say no, so that you understand what it means by control panel later. Click on no. Now you can either minimize this or you close it. You can always open it later from here. But in our case, let's just simply close it now. Now this is Xampp, which you just installed on your computer. To start Xampp, remember, like I told you, Xampp has to do with your server and your database. Your server and your database need to always be on when you're creating your website, because this is where all what you'll be creating will be stored. Alright, for us to start our Xampp, all you need to do is take your mouse on it, you right click on it, and you go to run as administrator. If it doesn't give you run as administrator, or rather, if you're not running on Windows 8, you can actually just simply double click on it and then go on. But rather, I prefer also run as administrator. So all I'll simply do is right click on it, and I will now click once on run as administrator, and I'll click on yes. Once this comes up, here you have your Apache, your MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, and Tomcat. The Apache is simply your server, and the MySQL is your database. These are the two things we are interested in here. Now I have to start the server by clicking on start. I also have to start the MySQL, which is our database, by clicking on start also. Now both of them have been started. Remember, like I said, whenever you want to, or whenever you are designing a website, you have to make sure that these two things are started. All you need to do is just like what you just did now. You clicked on it from the desktop, you came here, you clicked here, and then this came up, and then you clicked on start and also start here. You would always have to do this when you want to continue or when you want to create your website, because it might take you more than one day to create your website depending on how fast you are. So if you don't finish creating your website and you decide to shut down your computer, whenever you come back to it, you should always turn this on and then come here and start both of them. Now we've just installed Xampp on our computer. Thank you, and see you in the next video.